Night, the period of ambient darkness from sunset to sunrise in each 24 hours when the sun is below the horizon. The time where the moon shines in the dark sky and the constellations gather. Also the time where most of the humans are asleep. Have you ever wondered what would happen if there were no nights? Well, this isn't a very likely situation to happen anytime soon, but let's just say the Earth suddenly stopped spinning. And the only consequence we consider is there being no night. To begin with, everything would seem pretty much normal for the first few days. But after a few days, all the crops will start dying. Since there are no nights, the presence of sun will be 24 hours each day, which means the sun never going down. The plants will now be exposed to too much sunlight, and hence absorb too much energy than they can handle. This will result in reactive species of oxygen being generated by the plants, leading to their destruction. Only a few species of plants may adapt to the new environment. With the majority of the plants being vanished, it would only take a day for the entire ecosystem to collapse. Moreover, the nocturnal predators and animals would also be no longer active. This would result in a mass famine and starvation. But let's just say the humans still make through this by growing artificial plants in a controlled medium or start consuming reserved food supplies. What would happen next? There will be huge rise in the temperature. With the sun being constantly present, it wouldn't be wrong to describe the Earth being as hot as hell. The rate of evaporation will increase, and there will not be much time for condensation, which will raise the moisture and humidity level in the atmosphere 10 times. The land temperature will also continue to rise, and eventually all the polar ice will start melting, causing the sea levels to rise drastically and drowning majority of the islands, like Maldives and other land areas. The huge mountain glaciers will also start melting, causing massive deadly floods. The weather pattern would drastically change, and to make things worse, the hurricanes will become 10 times more powerful and intense. But things aren't over yet. Getting sleep will become tough than ever. Imagine waking up like you would on a daily routine day, leaving for work and having a long, tiring day. And at last, when you're able to go home and try to sleep peacefully, you still find the sun brightly shining through your windows at 12 a.m. instead of the calm moon in dark sky and the gathered constellations. Not a very pleasing situation. To add fuel into the fire, your immune system will start getting weak due to the lack of sleep. Lack of sleep would also cause thinking issues, and you'll start gaining a lot of weight. Brain disorders, short temper, and lethargy would become a norm. Moreover, it may also increase the risk of certain cancers, diabetes, and even car accidents. To make things even more worse, there will be dangerous heat waves that will cause illnesses such as heat cramps and heat strokes, or even death. But on the bright side, the production of energy will be greater than ever, since the presence of sun will now be 24 hours. The cities will now not need enough electricity, and the pilots will now not need to practice any night landings. This is enough of an adventure for today. So, do you still think you'd want to experience something like this? Let us know in the comments. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if all the humans suddenly disappeared? Now that is a scenario for another video. For a cluster of more fascinating situations, please subscribe to our brand new channel. Thank you.